One of two new vehicles on the channel, and I'm going to introduce that to you right now, right here. How's it going, guys? It's Doug back again. It's been a long time since I posted a video. I wanted to make sure that everybody was kept up to date of what was going on. I was actually going through a relationship split, and I had to move out of my house. We sold our house. I had to find a new place. I had to move all my stuff. So I got in my new place and I started to look at what I really wanted in my life and what I had been trying to get for a lot of years. 12 years I've been trying to get a vehicle that it just kept eluding me. I wasn't able to always get it. And so now I've actually been able to successfully attain that vehicle. And I'm very excited to introduce the new vehicle. It's actually one of two new vehicles on the channel, and I'm going to introduce that to you right now, right here. Hey guys, so this will be a walk around, first video on the channel of my 2011 Grand Sport Corvette. It is Inferno orange. I'm sure that's going to be the biggest question that's going to be asked. It's not red, it is orange. Different lights, it looks Inferno. Different lights, it looks red. You can see with the light, see if I can get this to show, but the light forecast off of it, it really has a lot of flake in it. You can see that there, so much flake in it. So I loved it. This is the color I had to have. When I was looking at a Corvette, I've been wanting a Corvette for, like I said, 12 years. This one right here is the one that's eluded me, and I finally got it. I first saw this car slash color on a ZR1 Corvette that my buddy Zeke had in North Carolina in 2011, 2011. And I tell you, I fell in love with the color right away. I fell in love with the car right away. I always wanted a Corvette. But as you guys know, if you're subscribed to this channel, this has always been a Mustang channel because my ex and I were always into Mustangs. We always owned Mustangs. This is the first time in my life that I haven't owned a Mustang. So I've never been a Mustang-less individual. I've always owned one. I wanted to step it up to the next level of sports car for a while. However, it just wasn't in the cards, and now it certainly is. So I'll do a walk around. This has had already some custom things done to it on my part. When I got it, it was completely stock. As you guys notice, the calipers that are popping out at you there, that is Velocity Blue is what it's called. I got those from TPS Motorsports. Shout out to them. They really hooked me up on those. They're great. I absolutely love how it pops like that. It kind of is an ode to the ZR1 that Zeke had. And I'm fine with that. I'm not trying to be a ZR1. I'm not trying to do all that, but I really like the color and it's my car, so that's what I'm gonna go with. What this car has, so what I was looking at is I was looking for a C6 Grand Sport in Inferno Orange. Inferno Orange was only made in 2011, 12, and 13. This one is a 2011. The difference between this and the 12 and 13 is the seats, the steering wheel, maybe a couple other things. But I was looking at a C6 Grand Sport, had to be Inferno Orange, and it had to be a manual. Those were basically my only requirements. Low mileage would have been great. I didn't care what interior, as long as it was a manual, because the manual is a dry sump oil system on the Grand Sports, and of course the Z06 and ZR1s. This engine is built on the same assembly line, hand built with the Z06 and the ZR1s. And so I wanted the dry sump. Well, I searched and I searched and I searched, and I almost settled on my second choice, which would have been a Supersonic Blue Grand Sport. Very close to settling on that, but I said no, what I really want is this, and I wanted to go for it. So I kept looking. I found this car. This car was surprisingly low miles at 11,500 miles. That's right, 11,500 miles for a 2011. The car is basically brand new. The manual transmission was there. The dry sump was obviously there. It was a coupe, which is I wanted, and it was the Inferno Orange. The low miles were a plus, but was also a plus is these wheels. These wheels are competition gray wheels for the Grand Sport. Now these are very hard to find. They're hard to find this car in this color, and I found out why. And I'll tell you about that later on. But basically, these wheels really popped. I was Planning on getting a different set of wheels whenever I got my Corvette, whenever I bought it. But whenever I saw this one with these wheels, I said, no, I'm gonna keep these wheels and I'm gonna roll like this. And I'm super glad that I did. The backs are 19 by 12, the fronts are 18 by 10. As you can see, down here on the bottom is some road rash. That is not from me, that is from the previous owner. That is not the only thing wrong with these wheels. There are some chips and nicks and so on and so forth, but from 3 foot away, 4 foot away, they look okay. I do have a replacement set of rear wheels, brand new in the box, never been opened, that I purchased off of eBay. I was lucky to find. Still searching for a front set of 18 by 10 competition orange. However, also what this car had that I wasn't really expecting, but I was obviously okay with, was the 4LT interior. And you can see the 4LT interior has the great looking stitched Corvette logo. It's got custom leather, ebony leather with the gray stitch all the way around. You've got the headrests that are embroidered in the gray stitch, as you see here. And I also got the navigation, which I have since taken out and put in the aftermarket head unit, the Kenwood aftermarket head unit, which I absolutely love, and there's a reason for that. This car did not come with Apple CarPlay. I have to have Apple CarPlay. I'm sorry, I'm an Apple guy. I have to have Apple CarPlay, and I knew that I could change the head unit and get that, so I was okay with it. By far the best vehicle I have ever owned. I absolutely love it. It's fast, it's sleek, it's beautiful, it's a classic look. Whenever I got this, I actually test drove a Night Race Blue C6 Grand Sport that I almost bought. Again, it was local, and I wasn't gonna go that route. I said, no, I'm going Inferno orange. And then also the thing that this car has that I was not expecting and didn't really have to have, but it has, is the NPP dual mode exhaust. Right there you see. That is great. I absolutely love it. I was hoping to find one like that, but I wasn't thinking I was going to. It wasn't a requirement, but I ended up getting it. The other thing that I really kind of wanted was the Magna Ride suspension, and that did not come on this. That is the only thing that I wanted on this car that didn't come with it. But again, like I said, was not a requirement. So there's my car, guys. A couple of the mods that I've done to it since I got it, just to let you know. Those taillights, those are obviously not stock. Those are the MorimotoXB red taillights. I like it. I didn't want to go with angel eyes. I didn't want to go with some of the other lights out there. I didn't want to go tinted. I think that's a really nice, sleek, classic look. I've also taken off the stock rear spoiler, and I've added this spoiler from RPI Design. They did a really good job paint matching it. However, I would not recommend this spoiler to anyone in the future. It's just not quality enough to for me to be happy, to be honest. But right now it works. It's custom painted and it matches and it's fine. I will be replacing that in the future. Not gonna go carbon fiber, I don't think, at this time, but I may. I don't know. I've also tinted. I got the MorimotoXB, I'm sorry, the Vet Lights tinted side markers, as you can see right here. I'm looking for you so you can see them light up. Those are the laser side markers, tinted there and tinted in the front, as you can see right here. I was gonna go with custom painted ones, but those were like 300 bucks. These were a bit cheaper, and I like them. So I've also gone with the Vet Lights low beams and the fog lights. And this piece here is a carbon fiber front lip spoiler, ZR1 style, from Veloz Designs. Hector really hooked us up over there. He's a really good dude, really stand-up guy. So make sure you check out Hector over at Veloz Designs. I'll put a link down below in the description for you to see that. And with those also came the side skirts, which are also true carbon fiber. None of that fake hydro dipped crap. That is garbage. I absolutely hate that stuff. It is a fake carbon fiber, and I absolutely hate it. These are a real look carbon fiber. I understand these are not actually fully carbon fiber all the way through, but they are a more realistic look. Also, what I've added, one of the first things I added was the, I think it's called APSIS, EAPSIS side splash guards right here. These I should have gone carbon fiber, but they were 600 bucks just for the sides. And no, I'm not going that far when it comes to the carbon fiber. I will maybe eventually when I win the lottery get one. But these right here I really like. It really stops the rocks and the splash from getting all over the car. As you know, with the wide bodies, this quite a bit wider in the back than the front. If I can get a good picture, it's hard to really tell, but quite a bit wider in the back than the front, you can see there. So those splash guards really do a good job. These are actually what they call narrow or standard design. There is a wider design that come out further, but you can see there, I think it comes up pretty good. And it does look pretty stock. I mean, you really gotta know what you're looking for. It looks a lot like the ones in the rear back here, like this here. So, and I have not found anywhere that you can get carbon fiber one of these. Hector, if you're listening, Veloz Designs, try to make some carbon fiber ones of those, but that would be amazing. Also, the rear splitter. I want to get the rear diffuser, rather. I want to get the rear diffuser carbon fibered, some carbon fiber, but again, that's really pricey and it's going to take a while. There's other things I want to do to the car. So what else have I done? Added the Corvette blue inserts. These are not flat decals. These are, they extend out. They're acrylic, really nice. Really my main thing was I wanted to get those calipers on and the side skirts. Yes, it does look a lot like a ZR1. I'm not trying to be our ZR1, but if you're in the Corvette world, you know that the ZR1 styling is very popular on the non-ZR1 cars. So there's my car. I'll start it up for you here in a minute so you can hear it and see what you think. Also, the tires, Continental Extreme Contact Sports. I had these on the Roush, if you guys remember having that car on the channel. The Roush had those. I really liked them. For my power level, I think that is going to be fine. I do not have any power mods yet to this car. Stay tuned, some are coming eventually. All right, there we go. There's the stock LS3 engine. Can't get any more stock than that, guys. That's it. Completely stock. Never been abused or used that I know of, unless they reverted it back before they sold it. But with 11,000 miles in the car, I couldn't imagine anything was done and reverted back. And the car was kept in pretty good condition. So stock intake, stock everything. I do have some parts and pieces coming. Stay tuned to the channel. It will be on here. Stock manifolds, you can see there. Dry sump oil system, you can see how I have it over there. Battery is in the back for those who don't know. I'll show you guys that, but battery is in the back on the Grand Sports with the dry sump. If you have an automatic Grand Sport, I do believe that it is battery still in the front. And here's the back. And we got a battery right there on the side. Now this side is open. I don't know if I have, my detail stuff in there. So small little touch-up detail things in there. So there it is. Have had the top off. That's one thing I like about the Grand Sports is you can take the top off of the target top rather off of the interior piece, and it goes stores in the back. I'm not going to do that in this video, but you'll see it eventually. But yeah, so there's the car. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to do more with this car. So thanks guys. Make sure you guys subscribe down below and like the video. We'll talk to you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.